Do you ever feel HR is there to help you or to make things harder? Some people say HR feels a bit like lie detector, watching every word, listening for hesitation, or those moments when your smile doesn't quite match your eyes. I've heard that many times. People think HR is there to test them or tick boxes or take notes rather than actually care. But HR isn't about catching people out. It's about understanding people. Still, I get it. Yes, HR take notes because here in the UK, we have to follow the right process to meet the legal requirements. That's part of the job. But I also know when you are the one being asked the questions, it can still feel uncomfortable. For example, you might be leaving a job or HR checks in to see how you are doing, or maybe you are sharing something personal. And in that moment, you think, can I really say this? Will they use it against me? Or is it even worth opening up? I remember an exit interview I did with a brilliant employee in one of the companies I worked in the past. At first, he was polite but distant. Short answers, nothing personal. We went through the usual questions. How did you find your role? And also, what made you decide to move on? And he said all the same things. Good experience, new opportunities, time for a change. But something in his tone told me there was more behind it. So instead of rushing on, I slowed down. We talked about his projects, what he enjoyed the most, and what he hoped to do next. Gradually, his shoulders dropped, his voice softened, and then he told me the real reason he was leaving. It wasn't about the job itself, it about feeling unseen, how small misunderstanding had built up till it was easier to leave than try to fix them. He said, I didn't want to sound negative. I just wanted to leave quietly. That moment really stayed with me because if he'd felt able to speak up sooner, we could have hoped. After that conversation, he sent me a message. He said, "You are the first HR I've actually enjoyed talking to." And that meant a lot. Even between people, every HR conversation is different. Our tone, our personality, and even the way we listen can change everything. One HR person might sound calm and curious, someone who listens without judgment. Another might sound efficient and formal and without realizing make others hold back. The difference isn't in the questions, it's in the energy between people. HR should also work with managers to create a safe place where people feel their voices are heard. When that happens, a lot of misunderstanding and unnecessary resignation can be avoided. HR isn't just about policies and procedures, it's about trust. And the trust starts the moment someone feels safe enough to speak. So next time HR feels like a lie detector, remember, they are not testing you. They might just be trying to listen. Because in HR, words matters, but how we listen matters more. HR isn't about catching people out. It's about understanding them.